Hey buddy, welcome back. So this is a different kind of video. I don't normally record myself doing high rounds on games. Normally I'll live stream them, but I was playing TOTEN for a different video, and I realized the high round strat on this map is probably one of the easiest we have ever had ever, and I wanted to check it out and see if we could do around 100 in a short amount of time. So here we are, we're doing that today. I had to readjust the timer so it wasn't covering the round counter. I didn't really think about that when I set it up. I just kind of threw it up and was like, fuck it, it'll be fine. Hopefully this goes our way. Now, I have never done a high round on BO4, ever. So we're hoping that things go our way, and we actually got a really decent perk line up there. Holy shit. Okay, that's pretty good. Outside of Zombshell, or not even Zombshell, bro. I got Zombshell on the mind, apparently. It's Blaze Phase. Outside of Blaze Phase, pretty good perk line up there, to be honest with you. So obviously, one of the things that we have to do is get set up. And getting set up on this map, for the high round anyways, is just a matter of getting the Helion Salvo and maybe the Thunder Gun or Tundra Gun, whichever one comes first, I guess. The point I'm trying to make here is that there's going to be a lot of gambling this video, so if you like gambling, you're going to love this video. All right, we'll take one spin of the box, see what we get. We got a Grav. Okay, cool. What is on the wall right here? The RK7. Okay, that's actually good. We can pick up the Garrison, make it our mule kick slot, and then go from there. All right, grab the Grav, not the Grav, the Garrison, rather. That will be our mule kick slot, and now we just need to go to town. We'll pop ourselves this raindrops here, grab that, and then go in. Okay, there's the Helion right off the bat. Cool. So if we could get the Thunder Gun or Tundra Gun, that would be fucking actually insane. Ooh, did not mean to take those Matryoshkas. Did not think about that. You know what, that's fine though. We can I don't think we're really gonna need like Wraith Fires for the high round anyways, so you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't actually know how rare it is to get the Thunder Gun out of the box, and we got the teddy bear anyways. It's fine. And just immediately into a fire sale. Okay, where's the nearest box location? Right above me? I think it is. It is. Cool. Let's see how we can do here. And there's the Thunder Gun. Okay, we're set. I guess we can get a third gun too. Why not? We don't need it, but sure, what the hell, we'll take it, I guess. We need a lighter gun though, so we're gonna actually buy the MX9 as our mule kick gun, and then we can just go to town. Lighter gun is in like we need it to actually like progress through the map. All right, so and then we can just pop this here shopping free, pop the door open, go up top and get everything that we need. So grab that bad boy, turn on the power, drop back down, and then we make our way through to wherever else we need to go. This is the first time I've not played BO4 with, let me reword that. This is the first time I've played BO4 without having stamina up in my modifier slot, so I'm feeling a little slow. I'm feeling a little goofy with it. That's fine. All right, so we got one of the fucking the little zipline cranks. We'll crank this one up, crank some hog. You know how it is, and then we'll go find the other one and go from there. Because after that, we can just go to Pablo. We can get the zipline handle, go up top, open that all up, and then basically set up from there. I think there's the second cog. Cool. I keep calling it a cog. It's a handle. All right, place that down and then crank it, and then we can I guess zipline down to the beat now. No, I don't want to waste the zipline or waste time ziplining anyways. I'm going to be so real. I forgot I pulled the Thunder Gun. I don't know how I feel about the Thunder Gun on this map. It feels, I guess it feels a little wrong, I guess is the way to word it. Okay. There's the handle. Go up top and then go to town. I don't know how much of the map we're going to be able to open up here, but we will try our best to get everything open. I mean, I guess that's really all that matters, to be fair, is opening that up. Right, so that's that. I guess we could try to find Pack-a-Punch for next round. Oh, and I guess we can pop this door open, to be fair, because I didn't think about that at all. See, it really doesn't matter what doors we do or do not open, you know what I mean? I don't know when the lighthouse is going to turn on Pack-a-Punch, but I'm starting to think it's never going to put the Pack-a-Punch machine down for us. I don't think there's anything else I have to do. I turned on all the power switches. It looks like it's going to be going this way whenever it decides to come back down, and I guess whenever I can open the door. Oh, would you look at that? I got a bonus point, so now I can open the door. Okay, see, it's shining it right here, but like, I think I just realized what the problem is. I believe I actually have to bring Pablo the Rock or Pack-a-Punch to actually work. How silly of me to have forgotten that. I actually don't know if that's true, but I just have a feeling that that's gonna fix it. for some reason. You know what I mean? See, I normally just default to picking up the rock anyways in every game that I play. So I kind of just skipped it this time because I thought that was an Easter egg step. I guess that is probably an Easter egg step, to be fair. Getting Pack-a-Punch is normally an Easter egg step. Yeah, that literally is it. Good to know, actually. I had no idea about that. That's cool, I guess. And then we'll just max this bad boy out. See, we got Firebomb. I'm kind of hoping for Brain Rot. Perfect. I don't know if Brain Rot will even work, but actually, you know what? Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyways. Game said bye-bye. I don't know if Brain Rot works on the why am I struggling here? The Helion. My God. I guess, to be fair, I didn't really look in on that before I started playing. So we'll just play it safe and get rid of it. And whatever we get in return is kind of what we're stuck with. Although that's not fair. I did just end the round, so. Cryo Freeze? It's not bad. Not what I want, though. Give me Deadwire. Why not? Firebomb? Again, not what I'm looking for, but thank you. Okay, Deadwire. There we go. Sorry, it's called Kilowatt in this game. My bad. We're 20 minutes in. That is not the quickest setup. Well, not even 20 minutes in yet. But now we can go do the strategy, the high round strat. I guess we can just go this way to get there, to be fair. So for those of you who don't know this high round strat, which is probably most of you, to be fair, hopefully that ends the round. Yeah, then we can just go up top and I can show you. Literally just go up here and then stand right about here. Never mind, I am one floor too short. Sorry, that was stupid of me. Hey, you sit here. I'll have to show it off next round. Okay, now that the round is over, I can show you what the strategy is. And I'm not even kidding. It is literally to just kind of sit here. All of the zombies will only spawn from that window, and that's it. This is it. This is the strategy. And that's it. That's the round already. It is super fast. And that's what made me want to try it. Curiosity got the better of me, made me curious if I can do around 100 on this map very quickly. Like, it's insane how fast this strategy is. That was like a 20-second round. And I was messing around, which is the funny part to me. So by my research that I did, you just can't pass this doorway and then they will only spawn from in there. Yippee, right? I'm going to time this next round and see how long it takes. Curiosity is getting the better of me. I'm obviously going to cut it apart and stuff. It took 18 seconds to get through that whole round. That's crazy. This strategy is insane, and I love it. Well, the only thing we really have to worry about outside of this window is dogs coming from this side or that side. And I've noticed that most of the time they come from this side. And then we can just kind of plant these bad boys down too and just do nothing for a while. It's awesome. I love it. And the nice thing is that eventually when dog rounds do happen, we get our max ammos. But I also have unlimited gobblegums. So I brought in raindrops and cashback just to make things even easier for us. Why not? I'm so confident in how fast this strategy is going to go, by the way, that like it's 1:30 in the morning right now, right? I have to work tomorrow. Latest I'll stay up on a work night is 3 a.m. I am confident that we will hit round 100 before that. If we run out of ammo, don't know if it'll be a dog round or not. We just pop the cash back. It's a simple strategy, but it's a strategy I love nonetheless. I think this might be faster than Rev, to be honest. And Rev is insanely easy. Just really love how goofy fast this strategy is. You know what I mean? Makes me chuckle how fast it is and how little effort I have to put into it, you know? I enjoy that. No, don't get me wrong. I like running around on maps. High rounding D Machina. I don't sit on top of Noct like everybody else does, but like I still like the higher on the map, so I'll run around, you know. See, it's just like Rev, but instead of the Apothecant Servant, I have the Helion Salvo instead, which is good. See, I don't know what I prefer though. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait until I actually hit round 100 on this map, but like I don't know if I prefer this round 100 or the Rev round 100. I guess the only way to really find out is for me to just hit round 100 on this map, you know. Now, I think my PB on this map, I have a Google Doc somewhere of my PBs. Hold on. Okay, so I've already beaten my PB on this map, apparently. My PB on the list that I have written is 23. So I think we've surpassed it. Damn, my high rounds on this game were actually really low. Voyage 21, 936, Blood 23, Classified 23, Dead of the Night 30, Ancient Evil 27, Alpha Omega 21, and like I said, Tog was 23. Of course, I didn't really get into BO4. I didn't really fall in love with BO4 until I got onto PC, so I had a lot of time to not play the game. It's been a minute since our last dog round. Can we have one, please? Thank you. You ask and you receive. That's manifestation. That's actually not at all what it is. There we go. That's round 30 in 34 minutes. It's pretty good. For me anyways, I'd say that's pretty good. I'm not normally a high round player though. Normally, like, I used to be. Don't get me wrong. I used to do fucking high rounds on Rev for the fucking love of the game, dude. I would high round Rev and get to like round 80 just because I could. Like, that was my XP strat back in the day, was high rounding Rev. I do have a really funny story about that though. I always think about this one. My old dog, she passed away, of course. We had to put her down about 6 years back now, which is crazy to think about that it's been that long. But there were some people over at our house, and me and one of the guys we were hanging out in my room. I was just, we were just taking turns playing zombies and stuff, and then eventually I was like, yo, you want to see how fast I can hit, around 100 on Black Ops 3 Revelations? And he was like, yeah, that'd be really cool, actually. I was like, sweet. So we oops, I just put away my specialist weapon. Okay, well, you ask and you receive. My old dog was hanging out in my room with us, and she walked past like my Xbox and was wagging her tail, and I still had the black Xbox, the black Xbox One, I should say, with the touch like the touch power bar that would, like, you touched it and it would shut the console off and turn it on, and her tail was wagging, and I didn't realize it until after it had happened, but she was walking by and was wagging her tail because she was excited. And I used to keep my Xbox on the lowest part of my desk, so I had like a little, kind of like, I mean, it was like a little shelf at the bottom of my desk, and she had hit it with her tail and shut off my Xbox mid-run. I was like, what the fuck? That's one of my favorite stories to tell when it comes to zombies anyways. That's probably my favorite story I have in terms of my time playing zombies, you know what I mean? She was a good dog. I miss that dog. She was adorable. I very much enjoyed that dog. She was adorable. She was a cute dog. She smiled. It was the weirdest thing. Oh no, don't get me wrong. Like my dog now, I have 2 dogs right now. The older of my 2 dogs right now, he smiles all the time. And now because of that, my younger dog smiles. Yeah, it makes me really sad thinking about the fact that my dogs are getting older, because I have to go through letting them go again. And that was the worst thing about the first dog. It was a very painful day that day. This really is bringing down the mood, but quick funny story. I think it's funny anyways. It's a bit morbid, but so when we took my first dog, I'm not going to keep calling her my dog Bella, my first dog that we had, that, the one that shut off my Xbox. The day we put her down, I had just graduated high school and was working a job, and I had to go into work that day. We had to take her in and put her down at about 7:30 in the morning, right? And I had to go into work at 9, and it was like, I didn't want to call in, It was a rough day. I get to work, and I was working the opening shift at a pizza place, and my manager comes in and he's all chipper, and he's like, keep in mind, again, this is like 9:05. My dog got put down at like 7:30 in the morning, right? He comes in and he's like, hey Nick, how's it going, man? Are you doing good? And I just went, put my dog down today. I love that story. It's such a silly, I'm sure you can tell, but I cope with things by making jokes, and I am very good at that. I will never express myself and my discomfort and my sadness unless it is by making a joke. It's very healthy. It's a very healthy way to cope, I think. It's not at all, actually. It is not a healthy way to deal with things in the slightest. It is what it is. You can't tell based on the stories that I'm telling today. I haven't had a therapist in a while. Oh man, I don't know why my brain is going to like all the sad stories that I have today. I could tell you some funny ones, like me and my Space Couch co-host having such a heated argument that I smacked him across the face, and then immediately it was just like, well, that was fucking stupid. You can tell by the profile picture on the Space Couch channel, but Brisky wears glasses, and we had a really, really heated fight one day. It was such a I don't remember what it was about. It was a stupid fucking fight though. I know that much, but it just got so heated. We were in high school still, but it just got so heated that I smacked him. And immediately after I did that, I went and picked up his glasses off the ground because I hit his glasses off of his face, and I just went, well, that was fucking stupid, wasn't it? And he went, yeah, that was pretty dumb. And then we just went and got lunch like it didn't happen. That was a good day. That was the day I really realized I was like, yeah, me and this dude are going to be friends for a very, very long time. I was like, he put up with me doing that, And immediately after we had our fight, I was just like, all right, let's go get lunch. And he was like, yeah, let's go get lunch. It was a very interesting day to say the least. Hey, there's round 40 in 45, under 45 minutes. That's pretty good. I keep saying that's pretty good, but like, it is pretty good for me. I feel like it's going to be a dog round. Yeah, it is. Cool. That's pretty good. Pretty good timing. Pretty good call on my end there, to be fair. All right, and there we go. That is round 40 complete in 45 minutes. Hell yeah, man. I wonder how long 50 is going to take. I think I can hit 50 in sub and under an hour. That would be pretty good for me. What I like about having the insta-kill is that I can just pull out my secondary and just fucking go to town. I say secondary, but my third gun, I guess. My third area? I don't know. It's my mule kick slot. I feel like I should use the thunder gun more than I have been. Nah, it's fine. It's round 44, and I have no ammo. Although it might be a dog round, I'm still gonna pop the max ammo. It is not a dog round, which means 45 will probably be our dog round for this run, I guess. I'm guessing every 5 rounds. That sounds about right to me. See, it's nice, right? Because like whenever I get a little low on ammo, I can just let the zombies come out and then, you know, kill them. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now when that dog round's gonna come because it hasn't happened yet. Never mind, it's right now. There we go, round 47 in under an hour. That's pretty good. I gotta stop saying that's pretty good. I know it's good for me because my high round on this map is apparently round 23. I don't think that list is accurate anymore. I wrote that over a year ago. It's gonna be close, but I'm really hoping we can hit that round 50 in sub 1 hour. That would be really fucking cool. We're going to be cutting it close, but I think we are going to hit a sub 1 hour for the 50 anyways. I think we're cutting it pretty close to the end here of the round. There it is. Sub 1 hour around 50. That is pretty fucking good for me. I don't know what the world record for a 50 speed run is on this map, but that's pretty fucking good. I think the super sprinters start coming pretty soon here too. Oh, it looks like they're already here. You know, the strategy of spawning in a full power, letting this thing get low, and then picking up the full power is actually kind of fucking hype. I like that a lot. There we go. We got a dog round, round 51. Anything from here that we can finish in under an hour is pretty good to me. What kills do I have? 4,200. That's not terrible, I don't think, anyways. What's crazy is outside of dog rounds, I don't think I've had one nat spawn max ammo at all, which is weird, right? Not the only one thinking that's a little odd, right? Okay, so I'm a bit of a fucking idiot and I forgot to include the hours in the timer. So the timer has reset, but it is still the same run. My bad. Yeah, that one's just my bad. Oopsie daisies, if you will. I don't know if there's a way for me to put an hour on the timer, actually. I can totally just go based on my OBS time, actually. Hold on. All right, I actually made it worse. We're just gonna forget that I did that and just draw a little 1 over the top of that second 0 on that line there. Maybe add a couple of minutes too. I'd actually add 3 if I were you, to be fair. But yikes, that's my bad. Sorry, I didn't think it through. I think 55 is where super sprinters start, by the way. I guess at this point it would just make more sense to shut off the timer. Does it really matter? I'll just tell you on OBS what I got whenever we're done. I feel like it's been a minute since I've had a dog round, so hopefully this one is a dog round. Am I going to be right again? God, I'm so good at calling it, dude. It's crazy. There we go. That's round 58 in an hour and 6 minutes. We're pushing 60 rounds in just over an hour. That's fucking insanity, bro. That's around 60 in an hour and 9 minutes with pauses. So I don't actually know how long it's been. 6,300 kills in 60 rounds. That's pretty good. Look, they're super sprinting now and it's horrifying. I have a fan on behind me on the ceiling and every now and then a gust of wind will like go across me and I keep thinking that somebody is like coming up to me, yell at me for being too loud or something. I guess maybe we can start this next round with the nuke and then go from there. I don't think that did fucking anything. You know, what's nice about these higher rounds is that eventually the zombies start coming in so fast that like you can charge up your specialist pretty quickly, which is nice, but you also have to time it right. I don't know. It's weird. That's around 62 in an hour and 12 minutes. That's pretty good. Turns out when I said I was being too loud earlier, I was being too loud earlier. I got a text from my mom saying, you need to quiet down a little bit. People are trying to sleep. Whoops. Sorry, Mom. Mom, it's a very exciting time for me. I'm about to hit round 65 on fucking Togged or Toten. She wouldn't understand a single word of what I just said. Like, she'll know what like round 65 is, but like she doesn't play video games, so she wouldn't understand the context of like what a round is in terms of like the game. She knows I like zombies. I've always played zombies. Not always. I'm older than zombies by some time. But still, it's like she knows what zombies is because I played it a lot when I was younger. So I think she has like, I don't know how much she would remember, but she's definitely heard me talk about it before. I really wish there was a way to get rid of the electric zombies on this map, bro. I really do not like the electric zombies at all. They're probably the worst thing about this map for me personally. You know, for the sake of this run and how chaotic it is starting to get, I am very glad that I do have Dying Wish just in case. Quick Revive is also a very big plus here because it does regenerate health faster in this game. Overall, we got a pretty solid lineup of perks here, I think. Also haven't had a dog round in a minute. I mean, to be fair, we are kind of, it has taken a bit to get through rounds now, which is understandable. We're at around 68, so whatever. And of course, as soon as I say that, we get a fucking dog round. Nice. And that is the end of the dog round, and we are on the funny number round, and that also means we have officially tripled the round record that I have written down in my Google Doc. Yeah, that's around 70. I feel like I should probably be trying to utilize my specialist a bit more than I have been, but it's a little late for that now, isn't it? I have to time it right with this specialist drop, right? That's the big thing that's like stressing me out right now, is like proper timing and getting it ready to go for whenever it's like about to run out of the specialist, and then I just kind of pop this bad boy. Oh fuck. I'm choking on my own spit here. I think Quick Revive might be the silent savior of this whole run. You know, like I'll show you here, like you can see the thing is like super close to being empty. I just run up and grab it, run up and grab the full power. It continues the one that's on the floor already, which is super nice. And then like every couple of shots with this Helion salvo, it gets filled back up, which is great. Or we just get a full power. That's cool. That works too. See, I've been pretty good about timing it to like get the full power or get my specialist full back at the end of a round, but I did not do that this round. And then we just do that, and then we pop this. And then once again, we just keep an eye on it, and then we pick up the full power as soon as we need it, which is about now. There we go. This is I feel like, I don't know if this is easier than Rev, but like, given the super spinners, I feel like it is harder, but like it's not that much harder of a run. You know what I mean? Now, if we had, per se, the Apothecant Servant on this map, which I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't bring the Apothecant Servant back at all for BO4's Aether maps. I really, you would have thought that they would, but no. I don't know how close we are to the end of the round, but we are definitely getting close to 75, which is pretty good, if you ask me. And that's around 75. It's just that easy. I feel like at this point in the video, it's going so fast that I should just like call out like every 5 rounds until we hit 100. Hey, look at that. Round 79 rolling into round 80 is a dog round, which means I don't have to try. And that's round 80. How many kills are we at? 13,000. That's not bad. I keep saying that's not bad. I think I'm trying to say that's not as many as I thought it was going to be, but I'm also a fucking idiot, so unlucky, I guess. It might be a dog round, it might not be. I don't know for sure, but we are going to be hitting 85 very shortly. And it's a dog round, which means we're hitting 85 a lot quicker than I thought I was gonna. And that is the end of round 84. There we go, 85. 15 more rounds to go. The rounds are obviously slowing down quite a bit right now, but like, it's not like the worst slowdown, you know what I mean? I accidentally just like zoned out for a minute and let myself go into Dying Wish. That is not ideal. Good news is that it might be a dog round. Hopefully it isn't a dog round, which means that 89 is going to be our dog round. All right, this is round 89, so I'm guessing it'll be a dog round. That's my assumption anyways. It is a dog round. Hell to the yeah. That means we're pushing 90 very shortly. I hate the animation set for the Thunder Gun in this game. I really do. I don't know why. I just do. Also, that's around 90. It doesn't, I guess it's just because like, look at it when it fires. Like, it doesn't seem like it packs a punch, you know what I mean? You know, in hindsight, I really wish I would have built myself the shield. I have one part for it. Okay, we're not getting that. That is not happening anytime soon, to be fair. That is what we call a oopsie daisies. My bad. I did not anticipate needing a shield that bad. Did I just pop a shopping free buy? Oh, I did. Okay. I am just fucking throwing hard when it comes to popping these gobblegums in time. My God. I wanted to throw down a raindrops and I accidentally somehow, oh shit, that's not good at all. Anyways, as I was saying, I wanted to throw down a raindrop. Oh, they're spawning out there. I don't remember what I was saying now. I had to lock the fuck in pretty hard. Clearly it wasn't that important though. Oh, I remember what it was. I was trying to say, I was trying to pop specific gobblegums and I kept fucking it up. So like I accidentally popped that shopping free at the start of the last round and I was like, all right, well, whatever. Whenever we get there, we'll pop a fucking, you know, I'll run out of ammo with this thing eventually. I'll pop my my raindrops and then we can, you know, go to town. And I did not realize that I had accidentally only did my I had only popped my cash back and not my raindrops. So I panicked a little bit, but it's fine. We're at round 93 in 2 hours. That's pretty good. Let me look down and make sure I actually pop the right thing this time. I totally just royally whiffed, by the way. I went in and grabbed that full power way too quickly. Dude, what if this video was like secretly like me prepping for the round 150 on classified? Let me be clear, it's not. But what if it was? How would you feel? I would feel a little goofy on the timeline. Pop this. Bam. Max ammo. Got a dog round on round 94. My nose is itchy. Sorry. All right, there we go. That's round 95. Yippee! It's getting progressively less stressful throughout the day, which is nice. All right, I was wrong about getting this done before 3 a.m., but that's fine. We are not really that far behind, you know what I mean? I mean, 5 rounds, it's 3:10, you know? I can wake up early tomorrow, you know what I mean? Here's the thing, though. I'll go into work on fucking, like, 3 hours of sleep and be fine. If I go in on 4 to like 5, then I'll be miserable. If I go in on 6.5 hours of sleep, I'll be good to go. Everything will be a-okay. I love that the game keeps giving me bonus points. Like the bonus points drop. Like it's something that I need right now with my 2.75 million points. It's kind of looking like we might have a round 99 dog round, which would be pretty fucking sick, to be fair. That would be really cool if we got a round 99 dog round. Oh shit, I forgot to pop the raindrops. I fucked up. Pretty bad there. See, this is what happens when I get into a repetitive motion. I just get too used to it, thinking that I'd already done it, but I hadn't done it yet, which is a problem, to be fair. That is my burden to bear, though. 2 nukes back to back, huh? That's pretty cool. There it is. There's round 99. Maybe it'll be a dog round. Who knows? I would be surprised if it is. Is it gonna be? It's a dog round. We have a round 99 dog round. That's crazy. Because we're just gonna hang out right here. We'll just chill here for a little bit. Well, we'll actually hang out right here. Why not? Nah, we'll chill. I guess we could give the thunder gun some love. We used it all that much this run. And there it is. That's our max ammo, and that's our round 100. Oh man, that also means it's the end of the video. Now that I've done it, I would say that this is definitely an easier round 100 than Revelations is. Revelations, you have to deal with a bunch of, you know, the long-ass special rounds, you know, the long fucking... You have to fight so many mini-bosses, but like this is just 3 different types of zombies and dogs, and it's easy as hell. Now here's the thing though, actually I can't end the video because I needed to say I survived 100 rounds. I didn't think about that. See, because if you end the game, it says 100 rounds or 99 rounds survived, because you didn't technically beat round whatever it is, round 100. I don't want that sadness on my plate here, so I'm gonna go to round 101 and then die. We can just cheese it up though, to be fair. I can just kind of get through a good chunk of the round like this, and when this runs low, we can just go ahead and pick up that full power right there, and that should take us through a good chunk of the round, if not the whole round, because I did do quite a bit before I even popped my specialist out, to be fair. Yeah, that's it. That's 101. All right, cool. That's the end. Oh man, we're calling it. Game over. I survived 100 rounds. Flawless, by the way. That's pretty crazy. I don't ever do things flawless. A flawless round 100 would put me in 33rd place on ZWR right now, which is, I mean, there's only 32 submissions right now, but still. Whew, there we go. 2 hours and 12 minutes. That is not bad. That's pretty fucking good. That is awesome. All right, well, there we go. Let's see. Can I see... Well, I mean, it says I reached 101. Are there leaderboards on BO4? There should be, right? Contracts, maybe? No. Am I going crazy? Are there no leaderboards on Black Ops 4? I thought there were. Achievements, maybe? I don't know. There's no... I don't see anything. Oh, barracks leaderboards. There we go. Global. I don't want to see gauntlets, though. I want to see... Oh, there we go. My top 3 maps, my highest rounds. 101 on TOTEN, 42 on Ancient Evil, 42 on 9. Okay. And apparently I've only downed and revived 28 times in 85 games on PC. That's pretty cool. Nice. Well, with all that being said, I'm so fucking tired. I'm gonna go eat a sandwich or something and then go pass out for the next 6 to 7 hours. So thank you to my members. For being just the coolest people on earth. Emma Smith, at the time of recording, is the only member. Oh, and Rousefee. Rao joined the other day. Did not... This is the first video I've recorded since Rao joined. So Rousefee, thank you. And Emma Smith, thank you for both being members. Much appreciated. Subscribe to Archoverus, subscribe to Space Couch, and subscribe to me here on this channel. And join our Discord It's a fun community over there. Everybody's having a good time. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video, which will not be, it won't be around 100, buddy. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, take care. Bye-bye.